De style holding, où le canot est à nid longé. Flip the switch.
Übes Mühlort. It's Halbedo.
In the year 2028, one Big Mac will equal $1 million. From the Gospel of John McAfee. Bro, just learn to code. The Project Freedom Podcast.
Boom, and welcome to the Project Freedom Podcast, episode number 34. Sorry for being late, guys. Had a technical difficulty. The other camera is not working, so you guys have to see me up close and personal again. What actually happened was one of the cables is not working anymore, but it's okay. I ordered another one immediately because I just wanted that finished and solved with and done with. Alas, here we are. Sorry for keeping y'all waiting. A bunch of people come in here and then leave, but let me check up with the chat and see who's in here still. Claybuster, good evening. Good evening to you too, dude. Oh, Michael T. Michael, gang. Talk about site reliability engineers, SREs. Is it a fad job or something worth going for career-wise? Question mark. Okay, we can talk about that. T-Man Scott, this makes me want to watch 300 again. Freak Show 27 says, glad I finally caught one of these live. Yeah, man, glad you could too. Sorry, that is with a bad quality camera this time, but don't worry. That will be resolved. Wade Emery, what is up, bros? What's up, Wade? Alex, what is up to you too? Kyle saying yes, face. Ashley Schaefer, BMW in the house. Good evening, Supercoders. Yes, guys. Good evening, my shadowy Supercoders. Glad you guys joined me. Cody Moose in the hoose. What's up, boys? Oh, Michael. And it looks like Cody's saying this to Oh, Michael. I foresee it getting more popular. I'm currently an automation engineer and work on some SRE stuff, and my DMs are on fire with SRE roles. Just my 2 cents from his limited perspective. Tom RKBA, what's up, shadowy Supercoders? Dang it, someone used it already. Also, talking to Michael T. Michael, SRE's system administration, it will never go away. Is it though? I mean, I guess it's got to do with it, right? It is a movement towards automation with code. Yep. Alex, what is up? Oh, you already said hey, Alex. All right, guys. So this weekend, young Pablo and Sam and I decided that we are going to do something similar to what Jonathan MLD did in July with his Inner Game July, except it's going to be a little bit different. I think a lot of people got a lot out of that month because it was kind of like a month of people just doing things to benefit themselves, which is just happens to be a rarity these days among men, I guess. But, and guys, also, real quick, I wanted to show you guys. So the old camera is broken until next stream. We'll get that resolved, but I did get something new for you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not.
Congratulations. You are fake news.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but I did get a soundboard. So I'm going to be using that when I can. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different. I have 7 different sound clips, and I really don't know which ones to use, guys. I really don't. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But on to the show. All right, Spartan September. So what is this about? Basically, just a month dedicated to cutting the bullshit out and going back to your roots, back to basically just the grind of bettering yourself, right? Kind of like what we all do, what we're all here for. We're all here, whether it's, whether you watch me or someone else, to better yourself in some way, shape, or form, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, personally, whatever, right? That's what it's going to be about, all right? So this month, I want to ask everyone to do the same thing with me and the other guys and basically dedicate the entire month to doing all the above. I think everybody needs to pick like some kind of either one or two larger goals or sub goals in all these categories, but essentially something physical, like physical goal, something financial. So you have a financial goal, personal goal. So that could be like, a side project of business or something that you're learning. All right. A mental goal. So like something so whatever your flaw is mentally, and everyone has a mental flaw. All right. Whatever your flaw is mentally, to focus on something in that aspect to make it better. All right. Now we got some rules that we decided, and it's kind of a lot, but they're pretty much like no brainers, guys. Like you should be focusing this entire month on doing all the above. All right. But the first rule, all right, is that you can have 3 hours of free time a week to do something leisurely, like relax or go do something. All right. If you can afford it. If you can't afford those 3 hours, then just forget about it. Take the 30-minute naps when you can or whatever. Do what you got to do, right? But if you can't afford it, 3 hours a week, all right? And if you go hang out with friends, if you've already passed those 3 hours, then you should be doing work together with your friends or whatever. If you guys have something that you guys work on together, that's even better, all right? Because I'm not advocating for being antisocial. I know a lot of times, especially with people like when they start to code, like they have to start learning, they have to spend a lot of time away from people. So I'm not advocating for that, all right? So, but if you do have to hang out with friends, do something constructive with them. Like, I don't know, go play a game of soccer or something. I don't know what you kids do these days. And every day you need to be taking one action, a minimum of one action in all of these aspects, all right? So for example, if let's just say your physical goal is like, I want to lose 5 pounds of fat by the end of the month. Every day, you should at least be doing something active. Don't have to go to the gym and lift weights every single day, but hey, maybe you lift the weights like 4 or 5 days out of the week. And on the other days, there's no excuse for you to not at least go for a 20-minute walk. All right. Like at least do that. Or at least like stand up in your house and clean your house and like don't sit down until you're done cleaning. That would be considered like, I don't know, some kind of active rest. All right. But one action each day, minimum, for each of these goals. All right. No alcohol, no drugs. If you're going to go out to eat, like out of necessity, then it's got to be something healthy. And I'm not talking about something that's objectively healthy. I mean something that's actually healthy. All right. So like you can't go and be like, all right, I'm with the Domino's pizza and I got like a vegetarian pizza, so therefore it's healthy. No, like you can go out, guys, you can go out to eat places and get just chicken and rice or just like steak and rice or salmon and rice or whatever. All right. It's not rocket science. Okay. So that's another important thing. And like, if you guys are going to go on a date, keep it underneath an hour. All right. Keep the time that it's going to take underneath an hour. I know it sounds like retardedly like small amount of time, but this month's not about dating, right? It's about getting this shit done. And I'd say probably like $20 minimum max, $20 maximum, max on what you want to spend on a date. Like just take the bitch to coffee or something. I don't know. Figure it out. All right. Figure it out. No negativity, no fapping, and no money on anything. And listen to me. Like this is the part that I'm going to be focusing on the most, is not spending money on anything other than the necessities like rent, food, bills, mortgage, car note, whatever, right? And if you have to spend money on like your business or something that you're doing personally, or if you need to spend money on your gym, okay, like you can consider that to be necessity, right? But no money on anything else. So like don't go, no shopping, all right, unless you have an event that you have to wear clothes to and you just don't have any, all right? Like be reasonable here, right? And then also just keep a journal every day of the things that you did, so you can actually go back and like look and say like, hey, I actually did something permeate to my goals. All right. So I don't know if you guys want to know about my goals or not. I don't know if you guys care, but I have some. I guess I can go over them briefly. Guys, do I look like green with this old camera? This is annoying. It's really annoying me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be angry right now. I kind of want to just like throw the camera across the room, but it's going to be okay, Josh. It's going to be okay. The new cable is going to come in on Wednesday. But if you guys do want to hear my goals, I guess we can talk about physical. So I would like to take some professional photos. My neighbor next door actually is a photographer, and I want to get some professional photos for thumbnails and stuff for my websites and all that other stuff. And obviously I want to look like the best that I possibly can, right? I'm not saying I'm fat or out of shape, and I'm not, like, right. I know it would probably be ridiculous for me to say that, but it would be nice to lose like 5 pounds, right? To just lose like 5 pounds. So that's going to be my physical goal. And again, guys, like, my physical goals might be different than y'all's. All right. It probably is. Cause I've been into the whole like bodybuilding scene for a long, long time. So like that part's a little bit easier for me. What about, financial goal? So, most of my financial goals are revolved around cryptocurrency and my bags right now. I don't really have a financial goal in US dollars per se. All right. In fact, like I have an excess of US dollars right now that I would like to get rid of. And I'm going to most likely be deploying those to something when I see an opportunity. Literally the next thing I see an opportunity on it. I have some things that I prefer to buy. So I'm trying to buy a larger bag of DOT specifically. So if I see that opportunity, I'm going to be doing that. But I have a number of DOT that I want to finish off. And I also have a number. So the second part of the financial goal is not really like, again, none of this is dollar wise. But aside from the actual goal of Polkadot that I want to acquire, I do want to do a very, very dumb degen play that I'm going to be getting some help on, and I want to execute it carefully. And I'm really not going to throw much money on this at all. Like, I'm probably going to throw like a minimum of like $1 or $2 grand on this. And I just want to do it because I pretty much like stay far away from the degen stuff. But I have a good friend over here in Miami who I'm probably going to be who I've been discussing that with. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do. I'm definitely not a financial advisor, but I'm probably going to go with Vesper. And I think I'm going to try to like take advantage of that before it's no more, or there will be no more advantageous benefit to it. So that's pretty much my financial goal. My personal goal is to, I guess, be nicer to the normies, because I pretty much like very, very much dislike them, and I like not always very nice to them. So I'm just going to, my personal goal, I guess you could say, would be to be extra nice to strangers, even if they aren't nice to me. And I guess that kind of coincides with my mental goal. But in actuality, like my real mental goal is I lose lots of energy because I'm doing a boatload of stuff and work. So my real mental goal actually is more linked to my physical goal, but it's to sleep more. So that is my goals, guys. And you guys can figure your own out for yourselves. So let me get caught up with the chat. Sorry, guys. You guys are going on there, and I'm rambling. Uno momento. Tom RKBA says, someone has to do these 2 a.m. maintenances. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's I'm not saying that position is like work. Like, I never said anything bad about that position. You got to have those people, right? Cody says, Sam and I are super coding right now. Good, my children, do it. We can shadowy even. Yes, become shadowy super coders. Sam writing code sticker. Yes. 50 burpees to combat the stat bod. Do it, dude. I'm pretty sure you could get that. I'm pretty sure you can get that done. I don't know like what number you're at now. I'm pretty sure you can get that done before the end of the month. I'd be willing to bet money on it that almost anyone could. Kyle says, I have my goal loaded. I know what your goal is. I think so. I think you're going to pull it off too. Antonio says, sup everyone. What is up, Antonio? Good to see you. How do we get a wrench after our names? That is by getting moderator status. I'm going to have to give some more people some mods soon, because we've had people come in here lately and just like say some very, very bad things. How will I code without beer? Impossible. I mean, you could like get one of these guys, get a nice little LaCroix. It's a little bit easier. I mean, sparkly, right? Good enough, right? Oh no, drink go duels, man. Just drink go duels, bro. Cody Moose says 4 or 5 deadlift, launch this MVP. Yeah. Yep. And get at least one more interview for SRE. Boom. Yeah. Good goal, Cody. Jesus 4 or 5. I'd be happy with 250. Spartan September, kick Normie simply Nida style in the abyss once a week. Oh God, that would be the opposite of what my goal is. So Chan, I have to be extra nice to Normies, dude. Don't forget, all right? That just means he's dumping the rest of his cash into crypto. Oh well. Now, not all of it. Not all of it. Looks good. Oh, well, thank you. Keep going. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Spending dollars when HTML course starts in September. So we are not doing a dedicated HTML course in September. HTML you can literally learn in like 1 or 2 days. But the next one that we are doing, and I actually have it ready to start. Like I actually have like the game plan for it ready to start rolling it out. But it's going to be essentially like multiple different languages that people are going to go over in 4 weeks time. And it's going to be closer to the meta webinars that my like yearly people have. Excuse me, guys. The only problem is I can't deploy any code for the website because our website guy is the only person with the credentials right now because they migrated the website from where I had it at on HostGator to AWS. And that person is going to be unable to communicate with me or anyone else in the group for like probably another week or two. But anyway, should have it rolled out as soon as possible. Probably lighting is too stark. Yeah, I can try to change it, guys. I mean, honestly, it's this crappy old camera. That's the problem. So I can get it real bright like that, or I can get it like this. It's whatever you want it to be, guys. Now I look orange. I look like the orange man. I'm okay with that. I like the orange guy. He's not that bad. He's not a bad guy. What about Call to Crypto Q4 course? Yes, I will be in there. Do not worry, my friends. I will be in there. So if you guys are going to be in there, and definitely sign up because like Charlie and Miguel do very, very good work. And you will, if you actually pay attention, you will not be upset that you did it. And you will definitely have the ability to make more money. I mean, it's kind of cheating. It's only 40 pounds away. Yeah, it's not too much more, Cody, but go ahead and do it. Do it. Hey, you'd be surprised, dude. You'd be surprised how long it would take to move up like 40 pounds once you're at like a 40 pounds of a weight on a lift. Once you're like, you know, if you're already like got the engine churning and like your body's like a well-oiled machine, like you're pretty much like teetering on the line of like, hey, I'm pretty efficient already. Like an extra 40 pounds is quite a bit to add. I mean, you could do that in a unproductive way. Like you could probably like go and eat like a fuck ton of food for like a week straight, and then I'll just like literally just go and train like, you know, underneath the 5 rep range and just do whatever exercise you're training for. And then maybe, you know, we could probably do that a couple weeks. I mean, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks like that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Cody, you know, I don't even know how your body works, dude. So I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest with you. Bringing on 184 pounds to 178 pounds. Okay, that's actually, yeah. So that's, let's see, that's 6 pounds, right? That's not much at all. Yeah, you could definitely do that, dude. Definitely do that. Do not worry. Inflation will eat that extra fiat. Oh yeah. Trust me, I'm aware. I don't think it was advocated to me by someone who is very financially well off that it is not good to keep a large amount of, or any like more fiat than what you need to get by in your bank account for like more than 3 months. And you should keep it around for 3 months to like look for an opportunity to put it in somewhere. But with everything going on right now, Cody Moose set a higher goal. If you're always 9 out of 10, you're coasting. Agree. LMAO, man, I've been stuck at 365 for a while. So physically, that's a pretty big goal. Yeah, actually, knowing that, yeah. That might actually be, you know, a little bit harder than you think, Cody, but I don't think that's undoable, my friend. I do not think that. Tom did SRE for 20 years. He's had 0. DJ Chaz, NYC, what's up, man? Back on the treadmill doing some overtime. Good, dude. Good. That's exactly what you need to be doing. 5 pounds of muscle, launch MBT, 120K a year. Solid goals, dude. Solid goals. Jaron, Josh, are you in the dark past? You will probably see me if I have time. You'll probably see me pop in and out there a few times. I'm gonna be super. I'm already super fucking busy, but I'll probably be popping in there, out and in and out of there a few times. I'm not gonna be able to stay for long, to be honest, because I got too much shit going on. Cody said I did start a calorie surplus last week, so I might be able to hit it. All right, good. I do a 5x5 all the time. Very good. Hold on. Guys, can you hear this?
Congratulations.
Did you hear that? Guys, did you hear that? Let me know if you heard that. Did you hear the soundboard? Because I think the input might also be off as well. Let me see. If I do this, cancellation. You guys should definitely hear this.
Do you deny that our leader is the most benevolent and wonderful leader in all
Good. Yes. Thumbs up. Yeah. Low. Yeah, that one actually is low. Some of these guys, the quality's not good. The quality is not good. Not good. It's not. So like another thing too, this Stream Deck doesn't directly go into the mic, which was very annoying to me. Alas, I will get it sorted, and I'll get the guys. You know what? I quit. Fuck Spartan September. I quit. The stream didn't work out. The Stream Deck didn't work out. The old cameras, the good camera's not working. I'm out. I'm over. I'm just kidding. Just fucking kidding. Haha, you thought I was gonna quit? No way. All right, guys. So back to the topic, Spartan September. So I'm not asking you guys to like kill yourselves or to like inflict extreme pain and damage on yourself, unless you're like a masochist and you like that kind of stuff. Whatever. But in all honesty, this should kind of be how like you live, guys, like 24/7, 365. And you should go like this up to the point where you're at a point of both physical and mental burnout. Then you can reward yourself for a week, okay? So kind of like the guys, and I know some guys in here, you guys follow MLD over there, and if you guys did the whole Inner Game July, I'm sure at the end of the month you guys are feeling pretty snazzy about yourself, right? And then and I'm willing to bet that if you just kind of reverted back to the normal way that you did things, you kind of felt like you lost a little gusto, right? So the whole purpose of this, guys, kind of like put the training wheels back on, but all give us a reason all to stick together and to live life the way that we're supposed to live. Because in actuality, this is how we're supposed to live, guys. You only have one life, right? Your life is finite, all right? And if you're going to spend your time doing bullshit from this tiny finite life that you have, at the end of it, you're going to be missing out on so much opportunity that you could have had you have done more work. And it's always one of those things that you guys will notice, like in life, if you were like doing something good for a while and then you fucked up or you just quit or you got lazy, and I know all of you guys have probably experienced this once or twice, if not more, but at least once, all right? You will notice that you were like, man, I'm fucking kicking myself for not doing X, Y, or Z, when you could have easily just continued to do it. Simple as that. Like, just literally all you had to do is like grit and bear for like a little bit more, just a little bit, right? And that would have been it. So don't continue to repeat those mistakes, and use Spartan September or a month like this to kind of like fortify those positive behaviors in your brain. You want to get to the point to where not being productive is fucking painful to you. Like you legitimately want to get to the point to where if you're not doing something, you feel uncomfortable. All right. Now that can be problematic too, but unless you are a multi-millionaire with an automated life and you've had a lot of things taken care of and you're a very smart intellectual person, you have good skill set, you're good people, unless you're just basically like, you get the 666, bro. Unless you're like Alpha Chad Thunderspot, like then you don't have any. I'm just being realistic, guys. You don't have any reason to just be like, I'm gonna come home after like doing this stuff for like 8 hours. I'm just gonna come home and just, I don't know, watch TV all night. Every night that you do that, every time that you just say, I'm just gonna like take it easy. I'm just gonna like call it quits here. I'll just push this off one more day, or push this off to tomorrow. You're doing yourself a disservice, and you're basically facilitating bad behavior loop. All right. I saw a meme in, I think it was like the masculine empowerment chat, Telegram chat, and it was like, oh no, it was actually my chat. It was my chat. I think it was Nick S said, hey guys, I was reading these articles about training a dog, and it's basically the same way as you would with your girlfriend. It's funny and all, but the same thing's true for us guys. Like we're all animals, and like you have to train yourself too. All right, you have to train yourself because your brain likes certain patterns of certain chemical releases, and it dislikes other ones. And sometimes your brain will it'll feel uncomfortable for you to do things that are out of your comfort zone. All right. So what you need to do is, if it's uncomfortable to be productive and comfortable to be lazy, you need to literally rewire it to where you switch that. And the only way to do that is by reenacting and reinforcing the good behavior on yourself. So you go to the gym. All right. You did your work. After the gym, like, go and look at yourself in the mirror. You're like, thank you, self, insert name here, for doing that. I probably wouldn't have done that unless I probably wouldn't have done that if I wasn't thinking about this whole self-improvement thing. All right. If you're learning how to code, or you're learning a new skill, and you spent like 2 hours trying to debug something or figure out how to do something, and you pull it off, or if you read something, you did just anything, literally anything to move yourself one step closer towards that goal, when you're finished, thank yourself. Be like, thank you for doing that. You deserve, you, insert name here, deserve to be told thank you for that. Because you do, guys. You do. You got to keep in mind, like, most people aren't doing diddly squat, especially right now, guys. Especially right now. Most people are not doing diddly squat with their lives other than just collecting USD airdrops. That's it. All right. Let me get caught up with the chats again. Sounds far away. Yeah. Yes, I know, guys. I'm gonna have to fix that too. Trying to finish my React.js lab and project end of the month. About to finish JS project. Well, all right, there you go. Boom. Perfect example right there. Hex bag at 24 cents. Oh yeah, baby. Good. If you have Hex bag, good for you. Good for you, my friend Tom RKBA. Read site reliability engineering from O'Reilly and Associates. Who was asking about that originally? Maybe they need to. Oh, Michael, I don't know if you're still in here. Read this book that Tom RKBA is saying for you to read. He would actually know about that position because that's what he does. Missed Intergame July. Stoked for Spartan September. Good. Cody says, I'm spending more time in silence. Not yet. Are you saying you spend too much time in silence or not enough? Because some people can have either one of those problems. I spend probably too much time in silence. If you think you need to spend more, good. Then do it. Tomorrow I'm joining a gym that has a log for pressing. I'm going to have so much. Yeah, and guys, listen, like, literally just get a paperback journal, all right? And, like, write every day what you did, or, like, use your fucking phone. Like, literally use your phone. Like, if you have an iPhone, like, just open up the Notes app. That's it. Alex says, except for ELP, MLD, and Rule 0. Okay. Now I know what you meant when you said spend more time in silence. Okay, so you mean without, like, YouTube or distractions. I need to do that. I have a lot of information going into my head all day long because I like to learn. But perhaps I should actually go back to analog reading instead of just listening to things in my head. Claybuster tells Cody, just teasing you, I'm coasting. Taking a network engineering course for my degree program. It's free, though. Good, man. There's a perfect example. I went 2x as hard lifting in August, and I'm still losing weight. I increased my protein intake, so I'm not sure if I'm actually gaining much muscle mass. Wait, another thing too is, like, you are, like, you're older than 30, so, like, you in order for you to see, like, substantial muscle mass increase, you would most likely need to facilitate a different hormonal environment, but you can still increase the size of your current muscles by, like, obviously eating protein, the amount of protein that you need, training. But the one thing people don't realize is that the thing that actually gives your muscles, like, the most volume is called glycogen, all right? And that's basically, like, the store of energy in your muscles. And glycogen is basically just carbohydrate molecules that suck water into it. That's why people, like, triathlons or whatever, they, like, quote unquote carb up before whatever. Just make sure you're eating carbs too. Like, don't eat just meat. And also, like, you can train more if you don't eat carbs. Like, you can't train as efficiently. Now, there's definitely times and places where you don't want to eat carbs, but if you're just trying to train good too, and that's your priority, number one, and you're not, like, on a specific diet to, like, avoid carbs because of, like, medical reasons, or you're not trying to, like, burn off the last tiny bit of weight on your body, definitely eat carbs. Definitely do that, and stay properly hydrated, and eat good carbs too. Don't eat, like, I don't know, what would be bad carb? Like, don't eat, like, fruit by the foot, fruit roll up. Eat rice, potatoes. I even think white bread as long as it's not like really crappy white bread, I think white bread is not a bad carb. I like bananas, guys. I've been eating a fuck ton of mango, like way too much mango. I like dried mangoes, but those are pretty good. Those are pretty good pre and post workout carbs. They will fill up your glycogen quick. Thunderspot, LOL, yes. Got them free degrees. The army got me some free shit too. Good. Well, your sound changed. What should I do at 50? What do you mean at 50? Your age 50? That would be up to you, dude. That would be up to you, man. Like, you know, if it were me, I would definitely be consulting a hormone clinic and trying to get on TRT. But like, that's a personal choice. That is 100% a personal choice. In my mind, in actuality, people don't know this because, of course, like obviously, like anything, you guys know they make you they want you to think certain things are bad when they aren't really that bad for you. I believe that would be the case for testosterone. I've talked about that on a stream before. I had a whole entire episode of why it's not as bad as they claim for it to be, and how it's kind of contradictory for them to like allow people to just take estrogen if they want to take estrogen, but like a dude can't take testosterone to stay more masculine or to stay youthful or healthy. The fact of the matter is, though, like if you have what's considered to be low levels of testosterone, you're actually at a higher risk of heart disease and poor health, as opposed to having just good levels. All right. And being at 50, I mean, I can't imagine your levels are like amazing. They might not be bad though. You have to get them checked first. I would, if that's actually something you want to consider, I'd definitely get like blood work done, and consult with a professional. Not like, not your primary physician. Literally go to a hormone clinic that specializes in that. Because honestly, guys, most doctors they blaze through endocrinology for like one chapter of med school, and they really don't know a whole lot about it. So go to someone who's actually studied that specifically. Is it better to just get on TRT after 30? Again, same thing would go to you. Same thing, same answer for you that I said to Tom. That's like a personal thing. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys, had to wet my whistle. That's a personal thing. Me personally, if I have an option to stay healthier and feel better for longer, that's relatively inexpensive and not hard to do. It's not a pain in my ass to do. Well, maybe it might be a literal pain in my ass, but it's really not that much. It's really not that much of a quote unquote pain in your ass. Why wouldn't you, right? Like, if you have the option there and you're trying to live your best life and be the best version of yourself that you can, why wouldn't you? Like, we have the technology. We can make him better. We can make him faster, stronger. St. Chocolate says, been a while. Simone I've been able to catch one live. Okay. You're saying it's been a while since you haven't caught one live. Sorry, St. Chocolate. Sorry that you had to catch the one where the camera is not working, so please do excuse me. Freak show. Beer? What about beer? Don't drink beer during Spartan September, guys. Don't do it. Drink O'Doul's. Drink O'Doul's. Mango Meister. Yes, that is me. Thanks for the advice. No problem, dude. No problem, man. No problemo at all. That is what I'm here for, guys. So back to the Spartan September topic. It shouldn't be a whole lot of effort for you guys to actually have to like take the time to work on yourself. All right. You're the most important and most valuable asset that you're ever going to get in life. Second to, or first above, friends and companions and business members, business partners who are also equally good people and trustworthy, because people fucking suck these days, guys. They do. But if you want to not contribute to the fact that society is literally just going down like a wormhole of fiery brimstone and flames, you need to do your part by actually making yourself better, because then that's one less person who is basically just, quite frankly, being a degenerate. All right. So do what you guys need to do. Do what's right. Take care of yourselves. Spend the time to do this. And I think what I'm going to do probably for this whole month, like the whole theme for this whole month of the stream is going to be Spartan September, unless I have a specific topic to go over. But if I do have a specific topic to go over, we'll still like touch base with the whole Spartan September thing. And I think obviously Mondays are supposed to be Ask Me Anything, kind of like AMA, kind of like streams, which people can ask me anything in any kind of stream, irregardless. But I'm going to keep this whole month on that path, all right? And I'm going to stick up to what I'm supposed to be doing. I have 2 people who are in the city with me who are partaking in this with me as well. And so it's good. Might be easier for me to do it than you guys, but I'm going to do it. I know there's other guys in this group in the community that are going to do it. And if we can do it, you can do it alongside of us. It should make it easier for you knowing that we are doing it as well. All right. Billy Patterson says effort impairment is strong with the majority. Yeah. Following what you, MLD, and OGs do on a daily basis, you'll be light years ahead of the population. Yeah, dude. That's just like the sad thing, dude. It's a sad thing that, like, guys, it's almost tragic that, like, people believe, a majority of society believes this lie that they were fed about, like, how you're supposed to live your life, how the world really is. I've kind of just, like, doubled down in the last year on what I now believe to be is true and right and just, and what the right thing to do with my life is. Because to me, the obvious holes in the storyline are starting to become just like, that's just a bullish signal on me. Like, I'm just like, all right, like, I knew that was going to happen. I fucking called it. It doesn't make sense. Most people don't realize that it doesn't make sense. But if you just simply think of it in is it matter of true or false? Shoot, looks false to me. Don't know what you're talking about. Shield Boys thrust. God damn it, Matt. God damn it. Not again. TV has become a big problem for you. Cut the cable. Yeah, dude. Do not watch TV. Like, I don't even have TVs hooked up to cable in my condo. I haven't watched actual TV. I haven't had a TV hooked up to actual cable in my house in any place I've lived for the last, like, 3 years. Legitimately, for the last 3 years. First of all, because I fucking hate TV. Most everything on TV, like the centralized news network and all that stuff, it's all just gobbledygook garbage, brainwash. Like, it's junk food. But second of all, even if you did want to watch TV, like, why even pay for the extra $100 a month for cable when you could literally just go and watch whatever you want, readily available on the internet? I prefer things too that, like, are more educational and informative. And, like, let's just be honest, guys. Very few things on the actual cable network these days are educational or informative at all, right? Nick Sledge, I can only watch movies, TV, etc. because I have Amazon Prime. Yeah, exactly. Amazon Prime. It's not. You don't even need cable for Amazon Prime, right? And you need to pay for Amazon Prime, which is like, I don't know. Cable's like $150, $160 these days. Who, you guys? And speaking of cable, like, who really pays for cable anymore? Let alone like a landline, like an actual phone landline. Like, who the fuck? You don't even need that anymore. I have too many phones in this house. I don't even know which one is which, to be honest with you guys. I really don't. So there's no need for me to have like all that service. You're better off just like buying the best, spending that same money on the best package internet you possibly can. Especially if you're a shadowy supercoder, you're gonna want the best internet you can. And you could probably still save less money than if you had just like a basic internet package with like your cable service provider and cable on top of it. We are really the average of 5 people we spend time with. When I hang out with my friends, my aims and goals become mediocre. Then I need MLD to shake me up. Yeah, dude. I think you know. I don't think I need to give you advice on that. I think you know what the remedy is for that. I think you know, right? I think it would just be up to you to do what you need to do. I've had to do that. I've had to leave people in my life behind. A lot of them. To be quite honest, I'm going to sound like an asshole. To be quite honest with you, like, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. Maybe it did originally, but like probably for like a month or two. But like I got so much stuff going on that it just like don't care. Sorry, you don't want to get on the train. Then just get out of the way, or quite frankly, leave me alone because I have things to do. And ever since then, my life, every negative and bad person I've had to leave behind me. My life has gotten like, it's like you walk one flight up the stairs more. So Matt says, amen, brother. I despise entertainment. Yep, I know you do. Cable is trash, as Phil. Yes, indeed it is. You can cut Amazon Prime out too. Just keep it for purchasing things that you need. Your life should be interesting enough not to use TV. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. And it's hard not to have an interesting life when you live in Miami. Like, you could just literally go to the beach and like meet anybody. Matt says, I have relatives, Prime, Netflix, and cable info. So there, boom. Yeah, at least you don't have to pay for it, right? MLD grabs one by the throat and shakes him, not some mere shackling. Yes, indeed. Phil, what is Spartan September? You would have to go back to the beginning of the stream, but essentially Spartan September is going to be us in this group, all the homies, focusing on several different aspects of improvement over the whole month, including physical, financial, personal, and mental goals. All right. And basically every day you do at least one thing minimum towards that goal. It should be, honestly, it should be more than one. But like if you don't at least do one in all those areas, whatever your goals are, you did wrong. All right. And there's some rules. I mean, I guess if you really don't want to go back to the beginning, I'll save you some time. The rules are like to make it short and sweet: no drugs, no alcohol, no spending money on anything other than what is a necessity to you, and that can be objective. All right, that can be objective because I mean, if you have a business to run, you have to spend money on something for the business. Yeah, duh, right? But obviously rent, obviously like your notes and whatever you have, right, and food. But like, there's no need to be going out to buy like I don't know, a jet ski. Right, because guys, I could literally park a jet ski like 15 feet away from where I'm sitting right now and just go and ride it every morning, and I haven't bought one. All right, I've been holding the temptation to go do that, even though I could just easily go and do that. Because quite frankly, like I don't think I would need to do that. I don't think it would be beneficial to me when I could just go and rent one. And to spend most of your time in the day in this entire month to get those goals done. Go look, yes, please. Holy shit, Hex is 25 cents. Good. Is the rest of the market down? Because you know what, guys, I've noticed? I've noticed that Hex is, let me see. I've noticed that Hex is like an inverse coin. Bitcoin's 46K. All right, makes sense. All right. Yeah, every time I notice, guys, every time the rest of the market goes down, Hex and there's a few other coins go up, which is funny. And then when those coins go down, the other market goes up. So it's like money goes back and forth in between them. Isaac Thurston said, let's do this time for improvement. Yes, let us do it, guys. Let us do it. I don't know if you can hear that, guys, but I'm going to call it here tonight and see you guys later. I will have the camera fixed by Wednesday, and we will check up and talk about our progress, all right? Like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I'm out.